Hello, iridescent soul. Welcome to your pick a card tarot reading for today. We are going to be looking at who or what you are currently attracting. So I would like you to choose between three piles. Over here for pile one, we do have the fruition card and we have a black obsidian. For pile two, we have the nourishment card as well as the citrine stone. And for pile three, we have hunger and the green adventurine. So I'd like you to pause this video for a moment to meditate on which pile holds your message. So let's start with pile one, the fruition card and the black obsidian. So let's start with the oracle card. Let's see what or who you are attracting at this very moment. So I am seeing that there is going to be an abundance of blessings coming your way. I am seeing success in whatever it is you are trying to manifest. I'm also seeing some sort of truth being revealed here. I feel like there has been something you might have been feeling quite uncertain or concerned about. Maybe you've been hearing things, or maybe you've been hearing tarot readings or picking up on signs that tell you or that lead you to where you want to be. But I do see that there is some uncertainty here. I feel like there may be a cloud of doubt, and I feel like you are slowly opening your eyes. So I feel like your intuition might also be emphasized in today's tarot reading. Maybe you are becoming more spiritually aware or spiritually attuned to these messages, but I am seeing that a lot of blessings are coming your way. Now let's leave this fruition card right over here and let's pull out some tarot cards for you. All right, so first you have the High Priestess, and what did I just say? You are definitely gaining insight, gaining wisdom here. Your intuition is becoming more awake, if that makes sense. I feel like you are spiritually ascending. So maybe you are currently going through a spiritual awakening, but I am seeing that you are in touch with the moon. And I do feel like because of this attunement to Luna, to the moon, you are gaining a lot of insight, maybe through your dreams or your daydreams. I feel like you might be clairvoyant, but I am seeing here that you hold the answers that you are seeking. I feel like in the past you may have also been, quite unsure of yourself. It's like you kind of doubt what your intuition is telling you. But this time around, I do see that what this spiritual awakening is bringing to you is more trust in your intuition, more trust in yourself. You know, I feel like you are beginning to learn how to listen to your gut more, because there have been many times that you've had gut feelings, but you've just kind of like doubted yourself, and it may have led you down some difficult paths. But I am seeing that there is some sort of ascension here, and the universe wants you to know that you are on the right track. You have the Four of Cups. So I am seeing that right now you might be feeling like you're kind of like at a lull. Maybe you feel like things are stagnant. Maybe you feel a little bit bored. maybe even quite isolated. And I do feel like that is because of this spiritual awakening. So this is a very spiritual energy that I'm picking up on for this pile. And okay, yeah, what you are attracting is a completion of generational cycles, generational karma. I feel like you are learning so much about yourself, and you are learning so much about your lineage. And I see that after this, completion of all of these heavy cycles, you are going to feel like a brand new person. You are going to feel a lot lighter. You are going to feel a lot fresher. And then you have the Emperor. So I am seeing that you are attracting some sort of success. This could also be attracting a partner who is going to finally step up. I feel like in the past you may have had relationships. This could be a love partner or even a business partner. But there is somebody here that you are currently attracting who is in a great position. I do feel like they are not harsh. I feel like they are generous. They are in control and they are mature. And yes, you have a new beginning. Okay, so you're going to feel a lot more inspired. Maybe even in the coming days, in the coming weeks, you're going to start feeling this energy feel much lighter. And I feel like you are going to be attracting a lot of these blessings, as I was saying here with the fruition card. And if you have been trying to manifest something, if you've been trying to manifest love or finances or new friends or new experiences, I do see that this is going to come after you have already completed this cycle. So this cycle here is being emphasized by the universe because it is important that you go through this and try your best not to, rush the process by distracting yourself or by doing things that you don't necessarily feel aligned with. Let's pull out more cards for you. I would like to clarify a few things. Okay, so what I am seeing here is you are taking on a new venture. This is going to feel completely brand new, and I feel like, you still might feel quite unsure of yourself, but I feel like there's more confidence that comes with it. And though you might be feeling like it's such a boring time, there's absolutely nothing going on. If this is about your love life, you might be feeling like, there aren't that many options out there. I am seeing that you are about to be recognized. If this is about love, you're going to have a lot of eyes on you. And if this is about, your career or something like that, you're going to be getting praise and recognition for all of your hard work. I am seeing that there's definitely going to be a lot of recognition for who you are and what you do. And I see that what you are currently attracting into your life is a new path forward. If you have been kind of like doubting yourself or doubting which direction to take or which path to go, I am seeing that there is going to be a new road that is opening up for you, and it's going to be better than the other options that you are having. So please take it how it resonates. I am seeing that a new path is in store for you here, especially with this Justice card, which does talk about the scales, coming into balance. So I feel like you are stepping into a more balanced state of mind. You are no longer going to feel too burdened or too uncertain, and you're also not going to feel too restless either. I am seeing that you are coming into balance here, and this is what is actually opening up this new road for you. This new path is going to feel so much better because I feel like the options that you've had before, there were just a lot of compromises to be made. But now I'm seeing that this new path is going to feel fair and just. And what I see here is, at this very moment, what you have to do is sit back and enjoy the show. There isn't much that you can do right now except enjoy the journey that you are on. The universe wants you to know that this is all part of the divine plan. You are meant to spiritually ascend at this moment, and that is why things might be feeling a little bit boring. But I am seeing that, your manifestations from before are finally coming into fruition, and that is your intuition, that is recognition, that is a new path and a new beginning. And even though you might feel, kind of like one foot out the door and also like one foot in, I feel like that hesitancy or that reluctance is soon going to disappear, because you are about to feel way more confident about your decisions, and you are about to feel so much better about the path that you're on. So the universe wants you to take this time to really just appreciate and enjoy this phase that you are on, because you are transitioning into something beautiful and you are about to receive abundance. Now, this is what I am seeing for you, number one. Thank you so much for joining me in today's Pick a Card. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and see you next time. So now let's move on to number two. Hello, number two. If you have chosen this citrine crystal and this nourishment card, then welcome to your reading. Let's start with the oracle card. I am seeing that you have just recently come out of something difficult, something that felt very stagnant, and I do see that you are finally feeling a lot freer again. You're now feeling the flow of life. You are allowing yourself to live and be in the present moment. I also see that you might be enjoying some wine and some cheese. So that might be, significant to you. You might be doing that at this very moment, or you might be doing that quite soon. I am seeing that your energy is just feeling much more refreshed. You are maybe celebrating. There's something here that is so much more positive than what was going on in the past. I am seeing a lot of darkness in the past where it was kind of just hard to see, the fruits of your labor. It was hard to see and feel happy or feel good about what was going on around you. But I am seeing that soon you are going to feel completely fulfilled. I'm also just getting this energy of flow. Things are moving for you. If this is about, your finances, I do see that your finances are improving. There's going to be a flow of money coming in your way. If this is about love and you feel like your love life has been stagnant, I am seeing that love is going to come your way and it's going to feel amazing. So I'm going to put this card over here and let's see what the tarot has for you. So a bunch of cards just fell. So I am kind of sensing that, You know, there's just a lot that's about to go on. So again, if you've been feeling like things have just been stagnant and like there's just no movement, I'm seeing a lot of movement this time around. The cards seem to agree so as well. Okay, now this is very interesting to me. So first of all, you have the Three of Pentacles. What this shows me is you are working on something here. You are working on building stability. And I feel like the universe is trying to help you out here. I am sensing a collaboration. Maybe you are building your networks. You are building your friendships. You're building stability in love. You're building yourself up. And I feel like before you might have felt like things like you've just been doing things all alone. You may have been feeling lonely in the past and, you know, kind of like directionless because you don't even know where to start. You may have been feeling overwhelmed or burdened, and that has really caused you to feel lonely and stagnant because it's just hard to see any movement when everything is so dark. But you have the Six of Swords right over here, which does tell me that you are definitely moving. You're moving to something that feels calmer, that feels smoother. And, you know, I feel like the light or like the sun is just beginning to rise. So you are no longer treading through dark and murky waters. You are finally, you know, sailing along a peaceful and bright sea. But there's definitely movement here. And as I mentioned, you know, you're going to feel so much more fulfilled. You have the Ten of Cups right over here, which does point to emotional contentment and fulfillment. You are going to feel complete. You are going to feel accomplished. You are going to be fulfilled with everything that it is that you are trying to do. I am seeing that what you are attracting as well is mental peace and stability. You are becoming more in control of your thoughts, your actions, and your words. I am seeing a level of growth here. I feel like you're also attracting more confidence into your life. And this has a lot to do with your fulfillment. And look at what you have right over here. You have the Chariot, another card that does point to movement. This card points to victory. You might even be considering getting a new haircut for some reason. That is just a message that I am channeling here, but I am seeing that, you know, you want to do something. You want to change something because things have just been at a lull for a while. Things have kind of just been stagnant, but I'm seeing that you are really attracting new opportunities, new connections that are going to help move you forward. Because again, you are coming out of this energy, this past energy that felt like everything was asleep. Everyone was asleep. There was no one else out there in the dark except you. And so you've had to work so hard all alone to get to where you are about to be. And I'm seeing that you are about to finally see the fruits of your labor. I'm going to pull out a few more cards just for more messages and for more information. Yeah, okay. So you see right over here, you have the Hermit. You are definitely coming out of the woods here. I'm seeing that, you know, you've finally gone through that lonely, isolated chapter, and now you are finally finding your path again. You're finding, you know, what you want to do again. You're finding again, the fruits of your labor. Let's pull out a few more cards. All right, so what you are attracting into your life is relaxation. I do feel like in the past it was really stressful to feel alone, to feel like you had to do everything yourself, to go through this dark venture. And I'm seeing that now you will not have to do much. You can finally stand still and just completely be at peace. You can find the time to just stop and smell the roses, stop and take a look around you. I do feel like you are finally going to find the key to move to this new portal, to this new reality. You are finding the key. This is what you are attracting. And I see that this key is leading you to something that feels a lot more stable. I do feel like for the most part, this is financial stability. Maybe in the past, your finances have kind of been really good or really bad. It fluctuated a lot. But this time around, I see you having more of a fixed income. It's more, it's more stable, it's more reliable, and you are no longer going to worry about your finances. You are going to feel like you can actually take a rest, and you're not going to feel guilty about it because, you're not worrying about your next bill or, things like that. So you are definitely attracting some sort of fulfillment here, especially when it comes to your work and finances. Maybe you are beginning to work on a project that you've been hoping to launch in a while, or maybe like your business is just about to grow and do really well. I am seeing that you're going to feel fulfilled with what you do, and because you're feeling fulfilled, you are then attracting more stability. You're no longer going to feel as anxious as you did in the past. You are no longer going to feel quite restless or, all over the place. You are going to feel so much more confident with your journey and with where you're at. And I do feel like this has a lot to do with your finances and career. And if that does not really resonate with you, I do feel just a general vibe of you feeling more stable and at peace with yourself. Now, this is what I'm seeing for you, number 2. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for joining me, and see you next time. And now let's move on to number 3. Hello, number 3. If you chose hunger or this green adventuring, then welcome to your pick a card reading, where we are going to be looking at who or what you are manifesting or attracting into your life. Now, this is very interesting to me. I do feel, you might be literally hungry at this moment, but for the most part, I do feel like your soul has been yearning for something, and I see that there's going to be a massive shift. You are going to feel this energetically, and I don't know if you can hear that, but there are some sirens going off right now. There are these, this is kind of a symbol from the universe, a sign from the universe, letting you know that what you have been yearning for, what you have been asking, wishing, praying for, is finally coming together, and you are going to feel this massive shift, and this is going to call on you. So let's put this card right over here, and let's see your tarot cards. Now, this is very interesting to me. I am seeing that you have been feeling quite trapped. There's some karma here that you have been asked to release by the universe. I'm also sensing an energy of confusion. It's like you aren't exactly sure. You're unsure about being unsure, because it's like your soul or your intuition is trying to guide you, but then when you try to follow, that guidance, for like you start to doubt yourself, and then you doubt your doubt, and you wonder, like, am I doubting my doubt, or am I doubting my intuition? It's just a constant loop I'm seeing. I need to get more cards for more clarifiers, because this is quite a complicated energy that I'm picking up on. All right, so I am seeing that you might feel like you're a beginner at certain things. You might feel like you aren't exactly good enough to maybe start writing, or to say how you feel, or you don't feel like you're good enough for a specific person or something like that. I feel like you feel like insecure and not confident in yourself. You also have a lot of page energies here. You have the Page of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Page of Wands. So I am seeing that you're kind of like trying to test things out and see where that leads you, but at the same time, because you aren't exactly seeing the growth or progress that you are hoping for, or you aren't exactly finding what you are hoping to find, you feel a little bit discouraged or disempowered to move forward, because you are, you're not really seeing the progress you want, and this makes you doubt yourself. So again, doubt, there's a lot of doubt here. And going with the oracle card you've chosen, it says hunger, which does talk about a deep desire or a yearning for things to change. And I am seeing that you feel like you're at a standstill right now. I feel like the universe really advises you to come into balance with yourself and trust in yourself a little bit more. Have more faith in yourself, and really try to know that the universe is not working against you. I feel like your mindset might also be leaning more toward the negative. You might be focusing on what you have versus what you don't have. And this is kind of causing you to feel like you don't have it all together. You're looking at what you don't have. You're looking at all the negative outcomes, or the potential negative outcomes. And I feel like that's where your energy is more focused on. And then, it's this endless cycle, or this endless loop of, feeling sorry for yourself, feeling sad because things are not going your way, feeling like the universe is going against you. But again, the universe wants you to be in balance here. The universe wants you to be in balance with your thoughts, your emotions, your actions. And the universe wants you to feel more independent. The universe wants you to feel more in control, because I am feeling like a very submissive energy. It's almost like I'm getting this vision of a puppy that kind of just rolls over so that they do not, aggravate the alpha dog, or something like that, if that makes sense. So I do feel like you are kind of in this victim mentality, and I don't mean to sound too, brutal, but I do want to read the cards as they are and really guide you through what I am channeling for you. And I do feel like it's important for you to step out of this victim mentality or this consciousness of lack, because if you continue going down that path where you keep feeling sorry for yourself and you keep feeling like the universe is against you, and you keep focusing on what you don't have, then that is what you are going to be attracting. And I want you to know that you actually have what it takes to finally get the ball rolling in the way you want it to. You have a chance for victory. You have a chance for stability. Whether this is about relationships or career or finances, whatever it is that you want to do, focus on why you want to do it rather than why you wouldn't want to lose that, or why you wouldn't, instead of focusing on the negations or anything like negative about what you want, focus on the reason why you want these things. So I feel like your mindset is extremely important, number 3, because the more you think that things are not working out for you, the more you think that, things are just going to be difficult and things are going to be, you're never going to get what you want, the more you stay in that cycle of thinking that way, the more you attract these kinds of situations, these kinds of relationships. So the universe wants to guide you and advise you to change your mindset here, because what you think is what you attract. And I am seeing that the more you focus on what you don't have, the more you're going to attract these kinds of emotions and experiences. Now, this is what I'm seeing for you, number 3. Thank you so much for joining me in today's Pick a Card reading. I hope that this reading was helpful for you, and see you again next time.